call me a racist?
Oh my God! It is episode 69.
69.
Of the Keep on Drinking podcast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. No. Dude, fuck it. Episode 69, dude.
69.
Here we are.
You like a 69? Ever had a good one? I've never had a good one.
I've always fantasized about like 16 inches of shit, dude.
Yeah,
And then I
yeah.
did it, and there's like toilet paper in your fucking eyeball.
Oh.
Like, alright.
Well, that's...
And then you're getting blown, and then the whole time you're self-conscious that they're like smelling the toilet paper in your asshole.
Yeah.
Like, alright, let's...
Sounds like you guys just sucked at wiping. You're just nasty teens. You were not ready to do a 69.
No, dude.
At that point in your life.
No, dude.
whenever you did it.
Advanced sex moves as a teenager need to.
It's so funny.
Need to subside.
You go for it. You go top shelf. Because you watch porn.
That's
You watch
the
so
thing.
much porn, and then you're like, I'm gonna do this, and then it doesn't.
Yeah.
It feels like a weird. It feels like you're trying to do a handstand or like a weird stunt with your friend. Like there's nothing hot about it. It's just like uncomfortable. You realize you're not athletic enough to do some of the things, and then.
Have you ever dropped a girl?
No. No, I don't think I have. One time I was carrying a girl.
Yeah.
And then I slipped in mud and we both fell.
You were like, it was just like outside in the woods?
It was outside, yeah. It wasn't like sex.
Ow. Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
One time I dropped a dude.
Yeah. Was that during sex?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was experimenting
Yeah.
with Alex.
Hey, you dropped his balls in your mouth.
All right.
69!
Episode
Episode
69.
69!
The real-
Starting sexual.
The real sex episode.
Ah,
I mean,
sex.
this is 2 episodes in a row. Where we.
Yeah, just nasty.
No wonder last fucking podcast.
Classless. Just
No wonder the last one
disgusting.
had
Yeah.
low views.
Low views.
We're like talking about what cum smells like on
Bottom
top.
shelf, talking about cum on under your nose, on your
Jesus
mustache.
Christ.
My father listens to this podcast.
Oh yeah. Did
Yeah.
you tell me what he heard of the white people shit podcast?
He listened to it today.
That's
The one where we talked about the wedding, and I was like,
And then where he had sex with his cousin's cousin when I
Right.
related to him.
Right.
Wait, what did he say?
He was like, he called me when he was a minute 15, and he was like,
Oh.
you good?
Oops. Yeah, I'm
Taking a
good.
break.
No, it's not.
He called me when he was on minute 15, and he was like, Frankie was talking about how he cooks steaks, and I cook steaks like that.
Oh, an air fryer.
Yeah,
Nice.
or no, like
Oh,
how
where
you
you
slit
stab
it.
him.
Yeah, how you
Yeah.
stab it on the sides. He's like, that's how I do it, and you know I cook a good steak, and he does.
Yeah, dude.
And I was like,
Hell yeah.
I was like, oh yeah. He was like, that's what the white people shit. And I was like, oh fuck.
Oh, did you say don't?
Yeah, he was
don't
like, all
finish?
right, back to my walk. I'm gonna listen to the rest of
Oh.
it. And then I didn't hear from him for the rest of the day. So now I'm conscientious that my dad listens to this pod, which is okay because I talk pretty openly with my dad.
I know my parents used to listen to this. I don't know if they still do, but they would like turn it on, like the TV, and every like tune in and out of it.
Mhm.
And I remember I would be like self-conscious, like what I would say. And I remember like episode like 10, I talk about my mushroom trip, but
Right.
but it's just like me, like and like talking to the camera. And just like, and then I took mushrooms, this and that, and they didn't say anything about that one.
2 views, just
Yeah.
confessing.
Just my mom and my dad.
just disappointed, sad.
But they started listening more since I moved out. So like, I come
To
over
catch
here.
up on how your life is. Isn't it?
Yeah.
It's, not to get too meta about podcasts, but like it is cool that one day we'll get to look back, listen to these, maybe.
Right. There's meta.
And just like meta is like self-aware.
Oh, okay.
When it comes to art, it's like
Right.
art about art, like a
Okay.
sketch where guys are trying to write a sketch.
Worst sketches of all
Yeah.
time, dude. I see them. People make them. Hate them, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, but you're more creative than that.
Yeah, I mean that's just the easiest solution to a problem.
Jesus Christ.
Because the problem of writing a sketch is like thinking of a problem.
Yeah, that's the hard part. Is
Yeah.
thinking of a sketch to write. Saying we're gonna write a sketch about not knowing what to write a sketch about. Oh, you skipped the hardest part.
Yeah, you
skipped
skipped
the
it.
art part.
Yeah, you just
Like-
thought of the first problem that that you ever dealt with, or the first thing you
Yeah.
could think of, which is the problem that you're currently dealing with.
Right. Anyway, so
Yeah.
so you were saying not to get too mad about this pod. You said
Well, it'd just be nice to
listen back.
kind of listen back and just be like, remember parts of our life.
Right.
that
Yeah.
maybe we forgot.
Dude, that's the way I feel about the vlogs too.
Yeah.
Cause I journal too every now and then, and sometimes I'll look back and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I remember when that happened. Yeah, dude, I used to write in my journal and I would get poetic. I'd be like, this was the summer when everything changed. And I was like, oh.
Dude, I was reading a journal from when I was like 16. 16 or 17 now. Like one of the pages, I was just going through it. It's like back home, and one of the pages was like "fuck girls," you know, because I had a crush on this chick, and then like we would hang out like every day, and I was like, oh, dude, she played the drums, she was punk rock, but and then one day we formed a band together. It's like, yeah, me, you, and Franco, we should all form a band together, and I was like, sick, dude. I was like, this is gonna be the best.
She played the guitar.
Yeah, and the guitar, but
Okay.
she in the band she played the drums.
That's cool.
I know, dude. I was like, she's
Drummer chick.
I had the biggest crush on her, and then like probably like a month later, she's like, oh, I'm pregnant, and I was like, what?
How's that possible? We didn't have sex.
Yeah, her and the other guy were hooking up, and I was like, ah.
The third guy in the band.
Yeah. Which
that was the band that you like.
No,
I've heard your tracks on.
No. That was a band that never took off. That I guess we just formed so they could hook up.
Oh, okay.
And I was just like, we're fucking a band.
Yeah.
It was just an excuse for him to fucking
have
sex.
He was like he used you as just a solvent or like a diffuser.
Right.
To make it easier to talk to her.
Yeah.
No, we'll bring Frankie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, but I remember in my journal I wrote like, fucking fuck girls, I'm done.
Right.
And I don't know what else. It was very.
I'm gay.
Yeah, I'm gay.
Yeah.
I fuck dudes now.
Yeah.
So, and then that's when I dropped a dude. We turned 69.
Oh wait, when did you drop a dude?
No.
What was that story?
No, I was just kidding.
Oh, you were just kidding. Okay. Talking about journals.
Yeah.
I went home this summer a couple times, and my mom was like, "Hey, you got some like books up there that maybe you could go see if you still want them, or you want me to hang on to them. Just all the books that I read when I was a kid."
Right.
And I went up and I saw that I had like a diary from when I was in second grade.
Oh shit.
It was like my diary. I'd never finished it, but I was like, I'm gonna. Even when I was 8, I couldn't I was like, I'm gonna write, and then I didn't. Like even when I was a little kid, it's the same guy who just doesn't finish what he starts.
Dude, yeah. Oh, so what happened?
So I opened the book and it's like, I had a good day at school, blah blah blah, you know, just all like
right.
just it's like a brain coming online. It's not even, there's nothing interesting I'm saying at all. It's just like, I like Cheetos. You know, just like it's like I'm like, oh my god, I was 8. It's like I'm 3. This writing. But then I go through a little further in the book and I had drawn a dick based on what my dick looked like, but I was
shit.
8, so it was just a tiny dick, and this was like on top of all the books. I know she saw it. I know they went through it and saw it.
Was it a good picture? I mean, a good drawing, at least?
No. Well, actually, yeah, it was okay.
It was accurate?
It was pretty accurate. I might have just stencil, you know, just traced
Dude,
it.
somebody did it at Brooklyn Comedy Club.
Yeah, I did. It was more like if I dropped it on the page.
We had a Brooklyn Comedy Club, right? The one
Sounds
right?
like a water droplet. Like a water droplet on a bathtub.
Dude, somebody traced their dick on the. There's a table at Brooklyn Comedy Club on Bedford, which is kind of a black club, dude. Like you go to the shows there.
Yeah,
there's always black
it
artists.
is a black club.
Somebody fucking traced out their cock, dude. It's huge.
No way.
I was like, oh my god. So like I saw it, like in my head, I was thinking, like,
Did they
dude,
have the balls too?
No. That's how I knew it. They probably traced it.
Okay.
Because it's like perfect. It's like the edge of the table.
Oh yeah, they put the balls off the table.
Yeah.
Okay, and they were like fully erect on the table.
Right, dude.
Where's the table?
I don't know if it was it's next to the sink. It's like a black
Oh,
table.
it's in the bathroom.
Yeah, so they did with like
Okay.
a white. I think it's like a white outline.
Black club, black table, black dick.
It's like, dude. So here's the white outline.
All black everything.
So here's the thing. I was looking at it and I was just thinking, like, what happened here? Like in my head, I was trying to like form a story, and I was like, oh, it's like this guy probably was like hitting on some chick, and then because the bathroom was gender neutral, so I was like, he's probably hitting on some chick, and he probably came into the bathroom, did this, and went outside, and was like, hey, go look at tell you what, traced out my cock, or whatever. She came in, she saw it, and then they banged probably.
Yeah.
So then in my head, I was like, that's probably what happened.
So then you got hard, and then you put your dick on the table and traced it.
Yeah,
and
and
you put it next to the guys, and you're like, oh. How big was it?
Almost as big as mine.
Oh, okay. So very big.
So
I don't know how big your dick. I'd never seen your dick.
No,
We haven't been like our friendship started in our mid-20s. Like
Yeah.
if you go back to like your friends from when like Wood, I've seen that guy's dick more times than I can even count.
Yeah, dude, I never did shit like that. One time, my kid on my soccer team, Showed me his dick.
Some white people shit.
Showed all, yeah, dude, he was a ginger. He showed all of us his dick, and I was like, we can't be friends anymore.
Oh yeah.
And
because he's a ginger.
Well, no, well, yeah, and he showed me his ginger dick.
No, I know. I'm just kidding.
And it was insane. And I like he showed me and my homie Manny. We're like, fuck this, and we tell everybody else, well, yo, don't talk to that fool. He fucking shows his dick to us.
Yeah.
And we're just like, oh. And like nobody. And then he left the team. And we're like, go fuck that kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then later on, I don't know what happened. We ended up in the same team again. And like we went to, my dad took us to the circus. And there's a picture of me and him in the circus. And you could just see in my face that I don't want to be hanging out.
You're side-eyeing him.
I'm just.
I know what he does. Keep this freak at the circus.
Dude, hold up. Back to the journal. Leave him here.
Yeah.
This ginger shows his dick to friends.
Yeah.
Dude, going back to the journal shit, I was just talking about that today. I wrote a journal when I was 16. Besides the whole fuck girls thing, dude, it said, if you're reading this, and you're over like 22 or 23 and you have a job, you're a fucking sellout. You better not have a real job ever.
You better not have a job.
Yeah, like a real job.
What did you think you were supposed to do?
This, dude.
Oh yeah.
Soccer, stand up, or be in a famous punk rock band.
I guess you do not have a job.
I don't. I guess Uber Eats.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, I was trying to make a joke out of it. I was like, and here I am, living in a van doing Uber Eats.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
Dude, but 16
You're
year
living
old
it.
16-year-old me would be proud of me.
Yeah, man. You're doing it. You're doing your thing.
Anyway,
Let's quit using this pod to blow smoke up all up your ass.
I know. But a little longer.
Yeah.
But a little more.
Yeah. But anyway, how you doing? What's going on?
Good, dude. We had a similar, separate.
Two sides of the same coin.
Yeah.
At the Chappelle show.
Yeah.
Chappelle show. Chappelle's birthday show.
Yeah, Madison Square Garden.
Yeah. You start.
So I
50th birthday show.
50th birthday show.
4 days in a row.
Madison Square Garden. I think he sold out 3.
Yeah, the one I went to was not sold out.
I think he sold out 1 then.
Okay.
So for the people at home, I do like odd jobs and shit. Like I'll do like I'll sign up for like random agency jobs, and I signed up for one for a company called Yonder, which is the company that bags up your phones. I guess in schools too, like comedy clubs and at some theater shows.
At schools they do it
for like kids
gun.
and shit.
Like you just
Oh,
give
for
them
your
your
gun.
gun, and they get this at the end of
Yeah,
the.
it is at the end of the day. If you
Do they do it at schools?
Somebody commented on one of the things that they do it at schools now.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, dude.
It makes school still.
Right. Yeah, it has to suck, dude. You can't just always have your phone.
Yeah, it has to suck.
Yeah.
It can't be like. I mean, it has to. You have to find the fun in school. Like if you just have your phone, it's just like, or if you just have your phone, it's just like a permanent state of just on the phone. You're in class, you're on the phone. You're out of class, you're on the phone.
Right.
You gotta have the shitty class to get out of class. That's the fun of school.
Yeah, exactly.
And then sometimes class is fun too.
And also you gotta know things. At least up to high school. So at some point in high school, you gotta know things.
You know stuff.
Well, I mean, just like basic shit.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
You just gotta know how to fucking like if for the kids at home, if a tide pool pulls you away, a riptide pulls you away, swim lateral to shore, and you'll get out of it. No, but I saw a meme of it.
On your phone.
Yeah. So I guess
just be on your phone.
Dude, I'll be the worst debater.
Kids are just learning everything at school while on their
humor
on their
wins.
damn phone. Humor can educate.
So anyway, so I applied for this company, right?
Mm-hmm.
For this agency job, Yonder, for Dave Chappelle show, Madison Square Garden, right? So I'm like, dude, fuck yeah, I'll go, I'll show up, I'll just check people in, put their phones in the thing, and when I'm done, I'll watch Dave Chappelle, dude, for free. Well, I'll get paid to watch Dave. I'm like, this is the shit, dude. So I apply for Tuesday and Wednesday, because his birthday was on Thursday, and Tuesday was like the show where I went to midnight and everybody sang happy birthday to him. Mm-hmm. So I was like, there's gonna be this shit. Fast forward to the day of, I'm like hanging out with you. I'm like, all right, I gotta go to work. I get to Madison Square Garden. I see everybody. Everybody's dressed in black, and I'm like, all right, fuck it, this is where I'm supposed to be. Everyone is like black people. Mm-hmm. Like I would say 80% of the people that I was working with were black. All the leads were black. Everybody was black. Which to me was like the opposite, because in catering, everybody's white.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So I'm like, oh, this is cool. Like, let me see how like the difference is between this shit, between working for a predominantly black agency to predominantly white agency. I mean, this is gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
So I get there, and some people kind of know each other because they've been working with the same agency for a while. So there's like already circles and cliques, and then there's like some of us who don't really know anybody. And then there's a group of high school kids that they're in some program that work with you on there too now. So I don't know what that deal is, but there's some kids. like 15 and 16 year olds. And so like the lead comes out, it's probably maybe 80 of us. He goes, all right, everybody, come inside, whatever, check in and come inside. So we all go inside this like tiny lobby. It's like a side entrance. And we're all...
You got to see the underbelly of MSG.
Yeah, dude, yeah.
That's cool.
I'll get to that. So we're all like on the... we're all like in the side. It's like cement. It's kind of ugly, you know?
Okay.
We're like on the floor level, like where the stage is at and all this.
Oh, you got up where the stage was?
No, but we were like a door away from that.
Okay.
So we're all there. All the high school kids, they get on the stairs. Like, all right, all the students get on the stairs. Whatever. Get against the stairs.
And they're working.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're there to work. And like, and everybody else, just stand right here. And then this guy's like, B, my name's B. Go with your team leader. Oh, my name is whatever. Go with that team leader. I hired this guy. His name was, I was calling him B. Because his name was Brandon.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna say it.
Yeah.
But his name was B.
Okay.
And I told you about him. He's the most charismatic guy I've fucking ever met in my life, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't want to leave his side, how charismatic he was.
Yeah.
Like, I can only dream of this charisma.
Every most charismatic person that everyone knows is a black man.
Dude, yeah.
And if it's a white guy, that guy's like overbearing.
Yeah.
Like, oh God, here comes Jerry.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah.
This guy. Oh yeah.
Like for some reason, when it's a black guy, the vibes are just immaculate.
And you know what's funny, dude? The next day I worked, not to fast forward, but the next day I worked, my lead was a white guy who was very like about business.
Yeah.
But also like very good.
Yeah.
Like like he was like a good shit.
Yeah.
He was like, you gotta do this, you gotta do this, you gotta do that.
Part.
Yeah, and he was like, any questions? I was like, no. Would come in every now and then and go like, you're doing a good job, whatever. I'm like, all right, come in. He's like, yo, pay attention to this one. So like so it was just interesting, working with these two people.
Sure.
Sorry, you gonna say something?
No, I was just gonna say I don't mean that. There's plenty of great charismatic white men that are good vibes.
Just covering your ass.
Yeah.
To get white people against
for
you.
when I gotta get a job, a white collar gig. When all this.
So anyway, so I'm in this guy. His name is B.
Okay.
Permanent smile, dude.
Yeah.
Like people are just coming up.
Beautiful teeth.
Dude, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, I'm checking. And goes, oh, what's up, dude? Shaking everybody's hand, making everybody feel like we've known him our fucking whole lives, dude.
Yeah. Do black people have the whitest teeth, or do they just look whiter when they're white because they're black? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They got super white teeth, and they
Also,
look awesome.
This might be the whitest thing you've ever said in your life.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I should have.
Look at their teeth. No, I don't mean to sound insulting. I mean, I'm trying to. I don't think I've said anything disparaging about black people on this particular episode.
This was gonna be one of the episodes where like episode 3000. I'm like, they haven't had a black guest on. Like, yeah, go to the early episodes. And it's just Luke going, are their teeth white or are they just black?
I don't think they earned it. I think they. I'm trying to take that away from them. Their teeth aren't white; they're just black.
Just the white guy mad that they're charismatic and always smiling. Why is their smile so perfect?
Yeah.
Anyway, so this guy B, dude, just charismatic, like making everybody feel at home, like he's like we've known him our entire lives. I'm like, yo, this guy's the shit, dude. I fucking love him. Mm-hmm. So I'm in his team. Somebody else is like in another team. The main lead, the main captain that is in charge of all the leads is another black guy too. So he's like telling everybody, all the leads, where to go. He's like, keep your people that way, keep your people that way, keep your people that way. Students, stay on the stairway. I'm like, all right. And then it came to the point where it got like a little out of hand. People started walking around. People started like going with their clicks and shit. And then the volume, like when like a volume.
Did you know anyone?
No, I didn't know anybody.
Okay.
So I was by myself the entire time.
Yeah, dude, it's always crazy when you get on a job. There's a lot of people, you don't know anyone, and it's your first day, and they just kind of like throw you in.
Yeah, there was a guy who I thought was a comic, but I was too afraid to be like, "Are you a comic?" He's like, "Oh, no."
Yeah.
I was like, "No."
It was Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
Are you a comic?
Yes. Or however he speaks.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it started getting like gradually loud, and when like when it gets like really loud, like gradually, and you kind of notice. So it started getting like a little louder and louder. More people started talking. It started to feel like like a mall level loudness.
Yeah.
In a small.
It's weird.
Area.
It's weird how that happens.
And then the lead went, all right, everybody, shut up. I have instructions to tell you. So everybody, shuts up.
The lead?
Yeah,
the top guy?
like the main guy.
The head honcho.
So he goes, thank you all.
Like the guy in Warriors who gets shot. Have you seen Warriors?
Yeah, Cyrus, yeah. It's my favorite movie of all time.
No.
Only seen it twice.
Yeah.
Can't be my favorite movie. My favorite video game of all time.
All right.
Played it for Xbox. He goes, all right, thank you all for working. Yonder. You give yourself a round of applause. But he's like, all right, cool, I'll applaud.
Yeah.
Fucking $20 an hour.
That's how every speaker starts.
Yeah.
Comics.
Yeah, exactly. It's
the
like,
guys who tell people to lock up phones.
Yeah, dude.
It always starts with give yourself a nice hand.
Yeah, just anywhere but in construction. Construction, just wake the fuck up, dude.
All right, everybody. Yeah. You fucked up.
Yeah. All right.
Get to work.
All right, felons and dropouts. I never worked construction in my life.
I had a gig.
I assume.
I did a gig. It's not a bad. I mean, those guys.
It seems
a lot of them are skilled.
It seems like it seems like a warehouse gig, which is all the fun people go. Because all the fun people from high school go to warehouses or construction.
Right.
And then you're just like, oh, so this is just a continuation of the fun.
Yeah.
Is this? And then all the boring people go to fucking college.
Yeah.
And then they.
Yeah.
And then, but that looks fun too. Anyway.
College is fun. Either way, you're just getting fucked up.
Yeah, I guess it's just who you are.
Yeah.
So the guy goes, "Thank you, give yourself a round of applause, whatever." He goes, "First things first. We're not here to watch the show. We're here to work." Mm-hmm. And I'm already like, "Fuck."
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, there goes my Tuesday and Wednesday.
Yeah. For
$20 an hour, dude. I was like, god damn it, dude. And I'm like, whatever. I'll sneak in. I'll do my job and I'll sneak.
You're talking out loud.
Yeah.
Hey, no.
Can I leave?
It's okay. I'll sneak in. I'll get it. You're standing right next to him. What was that?
I'm telling him. I'll sneak in. Oh shit. It's classic.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'll sneak in, and then he goes, "If we catch you sneaking in or trying to watch the show, you'll be terminated and asked to leave without pay." Oh. And I was like, "Fuck, brutal. Dude." It's like whatever. And then he gives us instructions, like, "Stay with your lead, this and that." And then, so he's like, so thank you. He stops talking, and then so it's getting loud again. Gets loud again, and he goes, "All right, everybody, shut up." Like he says that because it gets kind of out of control. He goes, "Everybody, shut up, shut up." And everybody's quiet, and he goes, "Where's fucking?" And he asks for like a lead name. It's called Q. He goes, "Where's Q?" And then like everybody's like quiet, and then you just hear a fucking, and then you say, oh my god. We look, dude, a fucking girl from high school. She was on the stairs, fainted, and rolled down the stairs.
Oh my god. And
then everybody looks, just panics, and then it's a room full of black people, dude. So just like, oh my god, oh no, just like loud people. Everything gets loud, dude. Yeah. So fucking people like run, like they're like hugging her, like, "Are you okay?" She's passed out, dude.
Did anyone else faint?
No, just
Have you ever seen a faint chain reaction?
No.
It's crazy.
You have?
Yeah. But you go, I'll tell you. I was just in anatomy class. One time we were watching a video of just like, I don't even know why they were showing us this video in class, but it was a video of like a person getting their tongue split open. Like, you know how like some people have like the snake tongue?
Yeah.
It was
people with too many tattoos have that.
Yeah. It's like when your skin has no sensitivity anymore, you're like, maybe I can make my tongue hurt.
Yeah, like when you run out of like tattoo ideas, you're like, split my tongue.
Yeah. I guess I'll just be a snake.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're watching the video of this tongue split, and then this guy in class just like, in just the most exaggerated, dramatic fashion I've ever seen, just like full sprawled out of his seat. And it was not a seat with a back, it was like a stool at like a lab table.
Yeah.
And he just fully just like just hit the deck.
Shit.
Just like and then like it like one girl started crying, and then another person fainted, somebody threw up.
Just a room full of weak people.
We're all like 18. It's just like, and I'm just like watching it like, is this about to happen to me? Like, am I about to start crying and faint? I'm like,
funny, dude.
I feel like slightly queasy, but then I was like, oh, I guess these people are just super
that kind of seems
sensitive.
what happens in church maybe.
What?
You know, like in church, something in church, one of those dramatic churches, and people like,
Right.
pretend to faint,
Yeah.
and then people like faint, and people start
It's
running. and shit.
placebo.
Yeah.
But people were like throwing up. Like that's real.
Ah!
Yeah, I guess throwing up is very mental.
It was just like a bulimic girl.
Yeah.
Like, now's my chance.
It's so mental. Like that stuff. Like, have you ever been really drunk and you feel sick, and then like someone says something that makes you nauseous?
Yeah, yeah.
And it triggers you to throw up.
I told you about the stripper poop, no?
Yeah. Wait,
Yeah.
no.
Oh.
Oh yeah. In the bathroom.
Yeah, I didn't even see the stripper poop. Well, like
Yeah.
my homegirl said, Raspy said she saw a stripper poop, and the next day she was like, "Dude, that shit was nasty last night. I saw a stripper poop," and I was hungover, and I went, because
Yeah.
those are two things that don't mix, dude.
Oh yeah.
Hot strippers and shit, dude.
Yeah.
Get those things away from me.
Yeah, because they already
Or
kind
one of those.
They already kind of look like they're shitting with the way they squat.
They're supposed to be like a sexual fucking item, dude.
Yeah.
Get this poop away from me.
Yeah.
Not a,
But once you think about a stripper shitting, you can so easily envision it. That's what's so gross about it.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
of the way they drop down on stage, you're like, that's how they do it.
Ah,
And
dude.
they just like stand over the toilet, like in China,
Yeah.
and they just like
Well,
shit
and then,
on the ground.
And then the way she said it too, she said caquita, which made me think of like a little pebble poops.
Ah.
So I was like, fuck, dude.
Tadpole shits.
Yeah, tadpole shits.
100 little ones. Yeah.
So anyway, so back to Madison Square
A
Garden.
little bit of my material.
I'm talking about live.
Yeah. Wait,
So-
was I gonna? I thought maybe I hadn't. No. You got it. So,
So-
the girl faints.
The girl faints, dude. Chaos.
Yeah.
You know, people are like, oh my god, whoa, gasps and shit. Like when she faints, dude, it was like a sitcom gasp. Like I don't know how that doesn't. Everybody saw it. Everybody went,
Yeah.
and then she fucking rolled down the stairs like a fucking Mexican telenovela.
How many stairs?
Or it was dramatic. Probably it was like there's 3 stairs, a flat, and then 3 more.
Oh wow.
So
and
si-
she did 6.
So 7.
She went over the flat.
She went.
She tabletopped.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my god.
So and
That's
then
actually kind of impressive.
yeah, she's very talented.
Yeah. She was practicing. She like rolled like face up, face down, face up, face down.
Yeah, and then
Wow. She
and then
got hurt.
Yeah, they took her to the hospital.
Okay.
There's like a lady like hugging her. She's like, "Oh, like, are you okay? Whatever." You know, and like it's always comforting when like an old lady with big boobs hugs you.
Mhm.
You feel like right at home.
Right.
You know, you're like, "Oh, she's gonna make me some."
It's like ingrained in us, I think.
Yeah,
You're
dude.
like,
So
I'm about to eat.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I saw her being hugged by like this just big fat black lady, and I was like, that looks like the most comfortable thing in the world. I was like, I want to be you right now.
Yeah.
Like, please, like, lady, hug me.
You're like, whoo!
Yeah.
And then you like look around.
Dude, I was
Lanisha?
like one of my close friends. My close friend's name in
Oh, you know Lanisha?
elementary school. Yeah.
I know Lanisha too.
And my mom loves her.
Yeah,
Lanisha.
Yeah. Oh, that was the girl you met in preschool?
No, those were twins. No,
Okay.
she was in elementary, but she was in preschool.
I know your whole life from this podcast.
I know, dude.
Yeah.
Anyway, so she fucking faints. You know, fat black lady's like holding her. You know, like, and everyone's like, all right, and then like just chaos again. And the main lead goes, all right, shut up, everybody. He doesn't even care. This fucking girl almost died. All he cares about is getting everybody in their groups.
Where is Q? That was what he asked.
Yeah, he's like, where's so he's like, all right, everybody,
It goes
shut up.
Back to that.
And goes, everybody, shut up. And everybody's like quiet. And he goes, he fucking sees Q in the distance. Like, all right, Q. And he's like, everybody with Q, go with Q. And then you just hear somebody go, oh hell no. and people like look, and it's this like black lady in the back. She goes, B, this white man is being racist. And then again, you just hear fucking sitcom gasps. Everybody gasps. He's telling me to shut up. He's not telling nobody else to shut up. This white man is a fucking racist, and I'm gonna sue. And then fucking, so she's calling B, like my guy, my charismatic guy. And my guy's like, like, he doesn't give a fuck, dude.
Yeah.
So he like looks and he's like, and then the main guy is like, what the fuck, dude? He just can't get all control of the crowd.
He's telling everyone to shut up.
And this was,
And one lady's like, racist ass.
so there's like another guy, there's like a Madison Square Garden guy.
Oh.
So he was like a security guard, which told this lady to be quiet. Which, first of all, I don't know why, because everybody was talking. So maybe there was some racism, but everybody looked at him, and he turned just red, dude. He's like a room full of black people. one lady accuses him of being racist, and now everybody's looking at him. He's so fucking red. Oh my
god.
He's like so embarrassed.
My nightmare.
Yeah. So then, B goes and he fucking handles that. And like the main guy didn't even give a fuck, dude.
Yeah.
He was like, what the fuck? He's like, get out of here.
Somebody fainted, somebody's being racist.
In the span,
I don't care. Shut the fuck up.
In the span of like 2 minutes, dude.
Yeah.
All this shit happened.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, dude, this is the most hilarious shit in the world.
Yeah.
Oh no, so hold up. So when she yells that, everybody gasps comically, right?
Yeah.
like a sitcom. And then all the high school kids, which one of theirs just fainted and damn near died.
Yeah.
They start dying laughing at this girl.
Yeah.
They go, yo, this fucking white guy's been racist.
Start filming.
Yeah, dude. And then they were trying to. And then like their lead goes, hell no, shut up. We're not having none of that. Get out of here. Yeah. And then they all like run upstairs. I don't know where she's at.
Oh my
so like
God.
it's just chaos.
They can't get it together.
And so then
maybe you should have tried to organize this in a smaller room.
Yeah, dude.
Than Madison Square Garden.
Well, that's the thing.
Are you on the main floor?
No. It was a very small room.
Oh,
but like this guy was getting panicky because like everybody was like around, like walking around. Nobody was with their lead.
I was just envisioning this like under the arena dome.
Oh no, that would have been sick.
Yeah.
No.
Did you get to go down there, or I'm getting ahead of it? Go ahead.
So our guy B goes to handle like the racist guy and the lady or whatever, and then everybody walks away with their leads. Like he finally gets everybody to get like, their instructions, and so now it's just me and like 15 people, and we're like, well, what the fuck with us? And then who's your guys'? And we're like, oh, it's B. And like, like where the fuck is he? He's like dealing with this shit, and he's like, all right, it's like we'll follow this guy, and then we don't know like who this guy is, but this guy's like, all right, come with me. So he takes all of us. So we're like walking up the stairs and shit, and then he takes 3 people. He goes, you guys stay here. You guys come with me. And he takes 3 people to a section. B comes and he goes, all right, come on, let's go. And so we just follow B, dude. So we're like little ducklings. So we're just following him, and then he has no clue where we're supposed to be going.
Right.
But
he's all confidence and charisma.
Yeah, dude.
No actual information or plan.
No, dude. So we're like walking through these like beautiful fucking lounges.
You gotta love people like that,
dude.
Because it always works out for them.
Yeah, dude. The Madison Square Garden people were like, "Hi, thank you, welcome for working." Yeah. And then fucking this guy's like, "Yo, what's up?" Making everybody feel like they fucking know him for years, dude.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this guy's the shit.
Yeah.
So we're like walking with him for like 5 minutes.
You're like, yeah. He's just like leading you into like a well, like into a cave. He's high-fiving trolls and stuff.
Dude, so after like 5 minutes, right? We like...
I don't know why I made it like fantasy. That riff really fell off. Sorry, everybody. Anyway, what happened? And then a dragon came.
Dude, that was...
You guys killed it.
That's how much I don't like fantasy shit.
Yeah.
That I completely like just like went through me.
Oh yeah.
Like I didn't even clock it. I just heard cave and I was like, anyways.
Yeah.
So
I said like he's high-fiving trolls. It didn't make any sense. It was so stupid. I should have just let it slide. But I couldn't. I had to tell you. I had to tell you what I did.
Well, Mr. Davis, this is what your son does. If you're listening.
Terrible jokes. Yeah.
So we're we're following him for like 5 minutes, dude. Yeah. And he's like saying hi to everybody. And then he stops and he's like, "Where are you guys supposed to be going?" And we're like, well, we were following that guy, and he told us to wait there. And he's like, "Ah, shit." All right, come on, let's go. So we're like, we keep following him through like.
Now you're following him. You know he doesn't have a plan.
No, so the entire time he's not saying hi to anybody. Now he's on his phone.
He's freaking out.
He's on his phone. He's like trying to text people. He's like asking security guards where's this section. Has he seen a guy wearing the uniform, the lead uniform?
Yeah.
People are like, no. So now he's just
That's chaos in that arena, I bet.
Dude, yeah, and that's just with the fucking us with the phone people.
Right.
So who knows what other shit's happening. So he's taking us to like we're going through halls, dude, with just beautiful fucking like Muhammad Ali's gloves, dude, fucking Jordan's shoes, just a bunch of sick shit just framed.
Yeah.
Did you see all that?
I didn't see that. I saw like pictures and stuff.
Yeah, well, dude, like they have like people with like shorts from like boxers from like the 50s, dude.
Yeah.
They have They have
It's all like shoes and underwear.
Yeah. Muhammad Ali's used condoms.
Yeah.
Whoa, just get
Jordan's jockstrap. Larry Bird's socks.
Yeah, dude. Mike Tyson's shit.
Yeah. My laundry.
Yeah, just
hand it
like
to
a
you.
huge fall off.
Yeah. Take this down to the laundromat.
So, oh no, and they have like a ticket from Madison Square Garden from like the 50s. Dude, you know it opened up in 18 something.
I have no idea about
Dude,
the history.
Dude, they had a bunch of sick history shit. So the first one opened up on 26th Street, on Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
That's where it was. And like, dude, like the souvenirs there it was like a spoon, but it was like a tiny spoon, and they had engraved like Madison Square Garden, 1856 or whatever. Yo, this shit's sick.
That seems old.
And
that
then
seems like maybe a little too old.
Oh, dude, no, here, carry it, dude. Here, carry this shit.
Well,
'Cause
I have no idea when Madison Square Garden started, but I mean that arena is crazy. Like there's like you were saying, like who knows what the fuck else is going on?
Right.
Like that's just like, you know, that's just like a maze of like, you know, there's probably shit happening like 10 stories underground. I mean, I don't know, but it was cool.
Right.
It was
So
my first time there.
The current one.
Did I carry it?
18. Yeah.
Not really.
Sorry. The first Madison Square Garden was in 1874.
Okay. Yeah.
1874, dude.
That's crazy.
And the one on this location on 33rd Street, 1968 it opened up. But before
Why did they change it? Burned down? Everything burned down back then.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably just fire.
I'm not sure, but dude, they had like old tickets from like the early 1900s.
Yeah.
Where it was like $25, $50, $100, and $250. Which those prices printed on that ticket, dude, or on that flyer, seems like a lot of money.
250?
Yeah.
In the 1800s?
Yeah, like no, in the early 1900s.
Oh, okay.
It seems like just a bunch of money, dude.
Oh, it is?
I know, dude, but like it's crazy because like now we're like, oh yeah, you know, whatever. But like you see it on like a flyer printed, you're like, dude, holy shit.
Yeah.
What kind of fucking seats did you get with the $250 ticket in 1903?
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Like, what did you have? Fucking the guy fanning you?
Yeah, no air conditioning.
No.
Yeah, what's the difference? It's all
Dude,
shit.
and it was, so we're just walking through all this shit. We're seeing all this nice shit. We walked through like the Lexus Lounge, which we'll get to your shit.
Yeah.
So we walked to like the Lexus Lounge, which is just like the private box rooms.
Yeah.
And we're just like, whoa, dude. And he grabs 3 people and he goes, all right, you guys wait here. And I'm like, no! Fuck, dude. And then he takes us like to the Delta Lounge, and then he tells me to wait there. So I'm like, all right. So I'm there with like 2 other people. So our job for this night was, whenever somebody came out of the arena to like the concession stand, and they wanted to use their phone, they came to us. We unlocked their phone, and they got to use it, but they had to stay in our area. So that was my job for the entire night. And
so if you had special,
if you had like an emergency,
we had that too.
Right. So if they had like an
but
emergency,
you had to like go way.
Oh yeah.
You know.
So they come out, and this is the last thing I'll say about this. It's like I was like blue balled so hard, dude, because I went there specifically to do this whatever side gig and then watch the fucking show. And I'm standing 10 feet from this fucking soundproof doors when every now and then somebody will walk out and you'll hear "Shine Galas!"
Yeah.
And then it closes, and you open. You just hear a roar of laughter, and it closes. It opens. Darnell Rawlings!
Dude, that's incredible.
Closes. Dude, and then
that Shane is playing that. I'm just like, that's so awesome.
It's sick, dude.
Yeah.
And then you hear Travis Scott.
Oh my god.
And I'm just like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
And so like that was the gig. I just got tortured for fucking 8 hours. But during my break, I did like sneak in. Like all the security guards that worked at Madison Square Garden, they were watching the show. So then I went, and the lady she waved me over. And then I watched the show for like 15 minutes of my 30-minute break.
What was it, Chappelle?
Yeah, it was Chappelle.
What'd you catch?
He was in the middle of his Indian friend joke.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which is so, from what I heard, was hilarious.
Yeah.
And then I left, and I fucking had to be with these assholes.
Yeah.
And then there was a security guard working with us who was trying to convince me to work security, to get my security license. And I was like, guy, like...
He's like, you got it all wrong. you're doing phones, you need to come over on this side.
That's exactly what he was saying.
It's like, we both don't get to watch the show.
That's exactly, dude. And I was like, yeah, man, yeah. And I would look away, and from my peripheral, I would see him. He was cross-eyed, and I would see him facing me, and I would like look back at him, and then I wasn't sure if he was still looking at me or looking somewhere else because he was cross-eyed. So I look, and then I would look back away, and be like, "You gotta get your license, man." He's like, "You want the address?" And I would look back, and then at some point I was like, "I think if I just stare at him, he will stop talking to me." So I just stared at him, and I didn't say anything, and then he was like, and then he walked away. I was like, "This fucking guy's like it's like a pigeon, dude." What the fuck?
He played his game. This guy thinks he can just stare at people because we won't know because he's cross-eyed. So he just comes up to people.
Yeah, dude.
Just stands there and thinks that he can get it. Dude, that's lunatic behavior. Could you imagine just like
ridiculous?
Just like standing a foot away from someone, just
dude,
looking at them.
And
I can't believe you had the balls to like look back
dude,
at them.
It took every inch in. I was like drained after I did it.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Dude, I was like tired. I almost fainted.
Crazy. Yeah, you're almost that lady.
And it's funny because like he was having a power trip with people too, which I guess you kind of have to have with like if you're a security guard.
Yeah.
Like, sir, stay on this. And I was like, hey, I was like, dude, calm the fuck down, dude. It's like, it's a fucking pregnant lady. Like, literally call her doctor.
Yeah, like bouncers just beating the shit out of people.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Jesus.
I know, and then he like goes back to try to convince me to get my license.
Yeah.
I was like, guy, if I'm working with people like you, no thank you.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that was my things. And you were at the show.
But I went to the show.
Yeah,
I got to go to the show.
Yeah.
Because I have a friend.
Yeah.
Lady friend who has a good job.
Right.
And she was kind enough to invite me to the show.
Sick ass.
So I got to I don't even know what Madison Square Garden is like, because as soon as I got there, I got on an escalator, and that took me to an elevator, and that took me to the Lexus Suites, and and that was it.
Yeah.
And then they took us to a box, and then I got to watch the show, and the show was honestly incredible. First of all, black comics can get away with making their shows just concerts.
Yeah, dude.
That's a big difference between like black shows and white shows.
Right.
Like you can't like they'll have the DJ, and it's always been that way.
Yeah.
Like you see like Chappelle's show, like back in the day, and they would have the DJ.
Yeah,
and the DJ would get people hype. Like
Cat Williams on his like one of his like Pimp Chronicles.
Yeah.
He has a whole bit with the music in it.
Yeah. This is how white comedy warms up the crowd. They have a guy go out and ask you where you're from and who you're fucking. And this is how black comics do it. They get a DJ to put together a 3-minute set list.
The sickest playlist.
And just get everyone dancing. And then the guy comes out and everyone's like, yeah! It's so much better.
Dude.
Even like awkward white people can do it. It's just, they know that it can be awkward for some people and they make it easy. They're like, hey, take your hands, go like this. There you go. Now you're part of it. Yeah, you're good. It's okay. We know you're weird. You're here. You bought a ticket. Hang out. Like, it's so fun.
They're just so naturally cool.
Yeah. It's a blast, man. But I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't have like any funny. I pretty much just enjoyed the show. Like there was nothing. I didn't have like, because I didn't have to interface with anyone. I just shot right up to the suite, and it was.
Did you throw your phone into one of the slaves?
Yeah,
like into one of ours. One of us fucking holding the stupid ass pouch, like, oh, please, phone, iPod.
Yeah, and here's what's so stupid. I was looking at the guys, and I was like, ooh, I wonder if like one of these guys met Frankie. That'd be so cool. And I was like, Dave Chappelle is in the building I'm in. Like, why is this the thing? I always think like stupid stuff like that. Like, if there's a girl I like, and then I go somewhere that I know she's been, I'm like, she was here. Or like if one of my friends knows somebody, I'm like, oh, Frankie was here. And like like, you know, celebrities and stuff.
Oh, dude, yeah.
But anyway, no, so it wasn't really like, I mean, it was, I don't even feel like I've been to MSG. It was crazy because anytime I go to an arena, even like back home, if you like, we had RBC Center in Raleigh.
What was that stand for?
bank of some.
Okay.
It's PNC Arena now.
All right.
But it was RBC Center, and then it was PNC Arena. And I got to go in a box before.
That's
And,
that's crazy, dude. I looked inside of the box, and I was like, wow, dude. Fucking, I don't know. Obama's going to go watch this show in here.
Yeah.
And that's fucking you.
Yeah, yeah. So, one time I was in a box when I was a kid, and there was this, like, table, and I started spinning it. And I was like, oh, this is cool, a spinny table. Not really, I'm just unscrewing it.
It came off?
It came off and landed on my foot. My toe was destroyed. My toe was like purple for like a month.
Dude, rich people tables are heavy.
Yeah.
It's not always like marble.
There was gold in it. No, but
there's like a little Chinese kid under it.
Yeah.
Help me.
Yeah, I was spinning his head. Yeah. No, but so I get into the booth, and you know I'm not drinking right now.
Yeah.
But like for a second, I was like, because it was like, here's the guy like that welcomed me was like, we have food and we have drinks. All of this is yours. Bathrooms there. Put your coats here.
Wow,
like
dude.
it's like I'm being treated like you're getting treated like royalty. It's like it's
they're
it's not
expensive
just the
seats.
food and it's not just the seats.
It's a service.
It's the treatment. That's what the thing is.
Dude, even the people greeting us with the stupid ass phone bags were nicer to us in this area.
Yeah, totally.
So like they're just like naturally nice, really nice.
Yeah, we
and
got
service
to
people.
because we had to print tickets. You have to print tickets because you can't show it on your phone.
Yeah, but if you do show one of our guys will just write down your seat number.
Yeah.
Before you put your phone in the thing.
Okay. So
Anyways,
but like they let us take our phones out to show our tickets. they let us.
Yeah.
So I get into the booth and I'm like, you know, the guy's like this and that and enjoy and da 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 da. And
even his voice is
all
fucking soothing.
Yeah, and there's carpet, plush, you know, you saw it.
Yeah.
And I mean it was dark too, but it was like the atmosphere was just unreal in there. And I was like, there was just like a big cooler of just Budweiser, just a bunch of Budweiser, and I was like, I could fucking just get hammered tonight for free. I was like, I won't get hammered. I was like, but like, you know, I deserve this. Like, I have these nice seats. And then I was like, asshole, you didn't earn any of this. I have a friend who has you know, access,
tickets,
who has.
Were they comped, the tickets? Or she bought them?
No, they were comped.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Because she works at Disney.
Yeah.
But I was like, I can't believe how quickly I was like, I saw that and how quickly my brain was like, oh, this is yours. This is your life.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then I was like, no, it's not. And I didn't drink.
There you go. Good job.
And
I feel like.
And it was great.
And you guys enjoyed the entire show, and you remembered the entire show.
Remember the entire show. Was locked in for Chappelle's set.
Nice.
Just like, and I don't even think he did an hour. I think he did like 40. But it was fine. It was a long show.
And it was like, he's so relaxed up there, dude.
Oh, it was incredible.
I was watching Jamie Wolf, a comic that was very good.
Yeah.
He's like a working comic now.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. That's cool.
He's like, I see him he was at the shop. Dude, here's the thing about New York, what I love about New York comedians. A lot of the good ones that are already working comics, they're still in the fucking open mics. Mm-hmm. They're still working shit out, which it's sick to see that grind. It's a good example.
Yeah.
For us.
On the little scenes, the working comics that are at the mics are fucking assholes.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, because it's the whole big fish, small pond thing.
Yeah, they're like, because the open mic is the only place they can get up that night.
Right.
Because there's no show for them, but they're still the working.
Yeah.
There's not really many people in the scene that I started in that are living. I don't think you can. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think you can live.
You gotta be on the road though.
Yeah, you can be on the road. There's one guy, Caleb Elliott, he started when he was 12 or something. Yeah. But he goes with John Christ.
Oh, nice.
You know John Christ?
I've heard.
Yeah. But Caleb's like he's younger than me, I think, or he's my age, but like he was always like crashing on people's couches and stuff.
Yeah.
But he made good money on tour with John, so hopefully he's got his own place.
Yeah,
now.
dude.
He crashed on my couch a couple times, and I always thought that was cool. Like at the time, I was like, I let a working comic crash on my couch. You know?
Yeah, it's fun. It's exciting. Well, anyways, dude. So like Chappelle's come to going back to like, so Jamie Wolf. Not that I'm comparing them or anything, but like he was at the mic today, and I was saying it's a good example. Working comics, they're still coming on the mics. They're still working shit out. They're hanging out. They're like
totally
talking and shit. But
Jamie Wolf is great. He's a great guy. I mean, I don't know him that well, but he really one time made me feel like this guy is my friend. Like I'm a comic.
Dude, a lot of the best comics that we know that like work at the Cellar or that are working are just the nicest people in the world. Dude. You're like and then there's guys in that gray area. Yeah, we're kind of working, kind of not. They're like fucking
they're monsters.
And they're like dicks. They're like, dude, fucking be nice. What are you doing, dude?
Yeah, you never know when you're gonna be on top of someone or underneath.
The same people you pass on the way up are the same people you see on the way down.
Dude,
be fucking nice.
Have I told you the story about on the pod? About there was a guy when I started in my scene who was not very nice to me, and then I went to New York, and a year later he came, and I was tried to be as welcoming as possible or whatever. Not like I run. I mean, obviously I don't run this town. That's ridiculous to even say. But like I knew people.
Oh, in New York City?
Yeah, I don't run this town. But like I knew people, and I could introduce them to him, and
right, you're being nice.
And he said, and I was being nice to him.
Yeah.
And he said to me, he was like, he apologized for how he had treated me in the small scene. Which is pretty rare, and I'll give him credit for that.
But also goes to show that he knew that he was being a fucking dick. So he was being a dick on. It wasn't even like, oh shit, I don't know what's being mean to you. He was being a dick on purpose.
He knew, and he was like, I'm sorry that I did that, because when I got here and I saw that you had made a little bit of progress here,
and you had friends and shit.
And I had friends. I knew you could be mean to me. And I thought you were going to do that, and you didn't do it. You were nice. And I said, dude, we're like 4 years into comedy.
And what a dog shit mentality.
I know, dude. You think that this is I used to be on top, and now you're on top. We're both nothing.
Yeah, dude. What a... Yeah, dude. It's a bad attitude to have. It's like, first of all, if this is going to be your livelihood, don't fucking make it toxic, you fucking idiots,
Don't
dude.
poison the water. Don't poison the water that you're drinking
Be
from.
fucking nice and have legitimate friends.
Yeah.
Anyways, so, I mean, I just wanted to say that
some people, the best people that I like to spend time with are the people that, are just, they don't have to, I can start the conversation with them by, how's it going? Instead of get your nose, running bits.
Oh,
and
can I pick your brain?
Yeah. What do you think about this? Can I run this by you? That's how you say hello. It's like, shut up.
Yeah, dude. Anyways, dude, all this just started because I literally all I wanted to say was that Jamie looked really comfortable on stage, and I was like, damn, you have to look comfortable.
Yeah, he's so cool.
So, I mean, I didn't mean for this shit to go in this crazy tangent that I went up.
Yeah.
I just want to say, working comic on the mic, look comfortable in front of 5 people, and I was like, wow, dude.
Yeah.
And then I went up and I was like, I gotta try to look comfortable, and that's it. So I wanted to say.
Yeah, man, you look comfortable on stage.
I know, but it's just so relaxing. I think it makes the crowd relax too when they see that the comic is comfortable.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, this guy's chill.
Totally.
He's good.
I felt good tonight, man.
When the comic gets on stage and he's uncomfortable, and the crowd's like, oh, he's gonna say something crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just had a show tonight, Tiny Cupboard.
Did a show, Tiny Cupboard. Rachel Darvis.
RD.
Threw me on. Appreciate you, Rachel.
There you go.
Rachel just moved into
your
the
new
place.
roommate.
We didn't even talk about moving stuff.
Yeah.
But I almost got scammed today, but I'll save that for next week, I guess. I guess I could tell you that. But should we finish this Chappelle stuff?
Yeah. I mean, I'm out of Chappelle stuff, but yeah, dude. Anything you gotta say?
So, Matt Rife opened up,
right?
And Yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah, for a second, people tried to like stir up things that nobody liked. I was like, I'm like, that guy's fine. Dude.
Yeah, he's fine.
Like, I don't know why people.
He's totally.
I think he's been doing stand up for he's been around for 12 years.
He's totally good. Like at stand up. Like he's good at stand up.
Yeah, people like to hate just because someone's good looking.
Yeah,
but
or because like
just because chicks like him. It's like
whatever the reason for people not liking Matt Rife.
I'll tell as old as time.
He's
good looking.
Perfectly, yeah.
A good looking guy that chicks like, fuck that guy. He's not funny. He's like, alright, well, he's fucking selling out, dude. So.
Yeah.
Maybe
you should take a note.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Maybe wear colored contacts, asshole.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, dude. I mean, so anyway, so he's there.
He does it.
He's killing.
Well, I guess Jeff hosted. I missed
Jeff
that
Ross?
part. Jeff Ross hosted. Matt Rife open. Chelsea Handler. I didn't know she was so beloved. And she's like Jersey, so everyone loves her. I guess and someone told me oh yeah, black people like Chelsea. I didn't know that. Anyway, she goes out next. I'd never seen her stand up.
All right.
It was, it's fine. Not for me.
Yeah.
And we were talking about talking shit about comics. Like who talks shit about comics?
Right. But I mean, these are working comics. These are like working.
Yeah, this
comics.
is people with bodies of work, and I can have an opinion on someone's legit body of work.
Yeah. What is somebody's like Chelsea Handler's manager like, oh, look, Davis from the Keep On Talking podcast is like, you will never work in this town ever again.
Yeah. So, and then Mo Amer came out. Do you know him?
No. Oh, yeah, fat guy. He just had a show come out.
Yeah. Like a Netflix show.
Yeah.
Really funny.
Right. Indian,
crushed. I don't know.
Or Mexican.
No. He's Middle East.
Okay.
Something from there. But then he has a really interesting lineage. He lived in England for a little bit, and then he moved to Texas, and everyone thought he was Mexican, so he tried to go Mexican.
Oh, that's hilarious. Like Carlos Mencia.
Yeah, or something like that. Or maybe he didn't try to go Mexican, but so he has a very rich, diverse background.
Okay. And then who else?
Then Chappelle came out.
Oh, nice.
Chappelle comes out. He's doing his thing. People go crazy. They play the music. Everyone's up. They're dancing. And I'm sober.
Right.
But I'm like, okay. The guy's giving me the instructions. He's like, move your hands like this. Move your hips like this. And I'm like, you got it. Yeah. And then Chappelle starts talking about the Chris Rock stuff.
Yeah.
And as he's talking about the fighting, a fight breaks out. And he did what was that laugh?
So fight breaks out. I don't know. Just when bad things happen.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like evil. Yeah. Anyway, but in Madison Square Garden, as a fight breaks out, as things go off the rails, he seamlessly handles it. And just riffs on it, still killing as people are fighting, security's breaking up, he's killing for the whole arena.
In his element, dude.
And then the guy's getting taken out, and he starts doing the Darth Vader music. He's like, they walking him out like Darth Vader, bah, bah, and just fucking crushing. It's just awesome, dude.
Wow, dude.
It was really cool. I'm trying to think if there was one more thing about Chappelle that was kind of stood out, because I've seen him. It's the third time I've seen him, and I've seen him in every sort of environment that you should see a comic like that in. I've seen him the first time I saw him was at a theater. That was 2013.
Oh, in the year I graduated.
Yeah.
You were a junior. Or you were about to be a senior.
Yeah. Or maybe it was 2014. I think it was 2014. It's on my poster.
Anyway.
I've seen that poster. But that was at a theater
right.
in North Carolina.
Okay.
And then I saw him at the Cellar. He dropped in.
Incredible.
It was great. He did the SNL set that he did that weekend. I got to see it that Wednesday. It was awesome. And then Madison Square Garden, I mean, you can't get much bigger than that.
Yeah.
And every time, just nailing it.
Damn, dude.
He's I mean, the guy's got an ego, but he's one of the best, if not the best. I mean, we all know this, but I'm very impressed by Chappelle and his career and his mind. I think he's brilliant.
Yeah, dude.
This is not to be blowhard, but
blowhard.
Anyway, after that, you said Travis Scott did yours?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. For the people listening, I worked on Tuesday and Wednesday. You went on the Saturday.
I went on Friday.
Oh, Friday.
It's the last show.
Okay.
Justin Timberlake closed it out. And I know that's not a big deal to you,
Yeah.
but it was a big deal.
Yeah.
And
Your vagina started to tingle?
and that's when I started. When Justin Timberlake was out there, that's when I started to wish that I had maybe had a couple to drink. I was in the front of my row, and in the booth, there were, like, some ladies behind us. We didn't have the booth all to ourselves.
Right.
There were ladies behind us, but they were, like, the same ladies that I was, like, you know, getting food with. And
Yes.
stuff. Also, I got the hamburger. What an idiot.
Oh, yeah, what foods did they have?
They had, like, sushi,
Nice.
dumplings,
There you go.
chicken tenders, something else, and hamburgers. And I was like, hamburgers? This is the worst.
Such a thing to order with your dad out at
Yeah.
a restaurant. At a nice restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
I'll get the hamburger.
Yeah.
Because you don't know how to order a
It's so
steak.
on par with just, like, the mistakes I make with food
It's so funny.
every time.
I mean, dude, I've never been mad at a burger. You can't go wrong with a burger, but it is childish to order.
It is. It was a cop-out.
I
I had burgers and popcorn,
it's a safe
and I
bet.
drank water.
It's a safe bet, but it does show how much you don't go out. When
Yeah.
you go to a nice place
Yeah.
and you're like, I'll get the Western.
It was a nice place, too.
Yeah, dude,
It was
I know.
in a booth. My friend was drinking wine and having sushi, and I'm just, like, eating a burger.
Did you have your Teco?
No taco.
You gotta,
Too
you
bad.
gotta sneak in the Teco.
Hey, but you
dude.
finally got paid.
Good.
There you
Yeah,
go.
dude. I cried. I teared up. I guess one with this.
Yeah, man.
Blow me one last time.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Dude, I got this check from Yucatec and I fucking teared up. I was like, you know, it's happening, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not happening, but it's like a small step, a physical check of a
Dude,
marketing
It's
company
it's awesome.
for a thing I did, dude.
Yeah.
It felt like worth it.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, I'm in this fucking.
You put a
van,
lot of
dude.
work to get that. You didn't just do, oh, I went on the internet. Like, you fucking starved yourself for a month. You did a lot of shit to get to this point. So,
Yeah, dude, that's hilarious.
Good on you.
Yeah, yeah. Who would have thought? You know, like it's like weird things.
Not me.
Nah.
But,
Yeah, man. Well, I don't know. Oh, and then I called my mom to tell her. She was like, "I'm in the hospital." I was like, "Oh."
Take the wind out of my sails.
Yeah, like I called her. I was like teared. I was gonna go, "Mom, we made it."
Yeah.
And she was like, "I'll call you back. I'm in the hospital." I was like, "All right."
Is she alright?
Yeah, she's fine.
Okay.
No tumble.
That's good.
But yeah, dude. Oh yeah, we're chilling.
Yeah, let's get off.
Yeah, dude. This is a good pod, huh?
That was fun.
Episode 69.
Episode 69.
Yeah, dude.
It's like 25 episodes in the books for you and me. Let's keep it going.
Yeah, dude. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Thanks for
A
listening.
real piece of work.
We got a new sketch
Yeah,
coming out
new
this
sketch
week.
coming out, and then again.
Oh, dude, they plugged the page on the show today. I didn't even ask
Real
them
piece of
to.
work?
Yeah, they just
Nice,
did it. They're
dude.
like, this guy makes sketches. They're funny.
Who said that?
Casey.
Not Anthony.
Casey. No. Yeah, Casey Anthony. No, not Casey. But I did think it was.
Yeah.
I confuse him. Casey with the dreads.
Yeah.
Casey is trying.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
his. Yeah.
Shout out Casey.
Casey.
All right.
But thank you, Casey, for shouting out the pod. The sketches.
Sketches every Friday.
A real
New
piece
one.
of work. We got a new one coming out.
Back on schedule.
We're
baby.
gonna start doing it again, and it's time to get back to work. You know, it was good. It was good getting back and being friends again without having to do so much work.
Yeah, dude.
But
We're about to be angry at each other again.
let's get back to it.
Yeah, dude.
What do you
Hell
say?
Yeah.
All right.
I say.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, dude. Thanks everybody for tuning in, for checking out the Keep on Trucking podcast. Yeah.
Are you calling me a racist?